Hey, it's Mike from 424recording.com, and in today's video we're checking out the Art Tube MP 12AX7 tube swap. Does it make a difference?
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, you nerd.
Hey, it's Mike from 424recording.com, and in today's episode I'm here at Bohemesphere Studio with Jay Andersen, and we're checking out the Tube MP with 12AX7s. Hey, it's Mike from 424recording.com, and in today's episode I'm here at Bohemesphere Studio with Jay Andersen. We're checking out the Tube MP with 12AX7s.
Today in the studio, we did some tube swappage on one of Mike's Art Tube MP microphone preamps. As per the questions in the live stream a couple weeks back, what would happen and what difference would be made if you swapped a tube in a device like that, the Behringer copy or the Art or whichever, there's a bunch of them out there. And my response in the stream was basically that I figured the difference would be negligible, and what we found today basically is that the difference is negligible. The stock tube in Mike's unit in this case was just labeled China 12AX7, so it's a knockoff thing. You find them in a lot of modern production amplifiers. We replaced that tube first with the Sovtek 12AX7 LPS, which basically had about the same sonic character, maybe a little more clarity, a little bit better bottom end. But then we went with a vintage Amperex Bugleboy, which is like a holy grail tube for guitar players. The difference there was very little. Same kind of detail as the LPS offered, slightly better in the low end, maybe a little bit tighter than the LPS in the mid-range. So from there we went to a new old stock 1957 RCA Black Plate made in Syracuse 5751, which is a slightly lower gain version of a 12AX7, or in the 12AX7 family. They call it a medium moo twin triode. The output was very similar to all the rest of the tube experimenting we did. Dynamic range was good. The mid-range, I felt like on that one was maybe a tiny bit broader, but that's probably because it's a lower gain tube. It's not pushing the circuit after it quite as much, so it's a little less constrictive perhaps. So there you have it. That's our recap on the Tube MP tube swap, and what we decided in that particular unit was to leave the 12AX7 LPS in it. That is a modern production tube. You can find them all over the internet for somewhere around $20. If for some reason you cannot find one in your searches, or if you can't find one reasonably enough, you can contact me. I am a dealer for Sovtek new sensor electro-harmonics. Some of the tubes that we experimented with are highly prized in the electric guitar community. You know, finding new old stock versions of some of those is, you know, in the $150 to $200 plus range. And is it worth spending $150 to $200 or more on a tube for a preamp that cost you probably about $100? No. I mean, if I was going to do an upgrade and I really felt like I needed to do it, I would go with the $18 to $20 tube, new production. You can get them all day long, and they sound great. We're working in the lo-fi gritty audio industry. We're not playing in audiophile things and splitting the hairs on the nuances of fractions of percentages of total harmonic distortion in a circuit. What we're looking for here is the best bang for the buck, and the thing that to our ears specifically sounds its best.
Well, I'm glad we finally put that one to rest. Thank you so much, Jay. Hey, this is one from the vault. It took us a little bit of time. I think we shot it back in August of 2018, so it's pretty funny that it finally came out and on what is basically the coldest day of the year out there. So if you have any questions, hit up me or Jay, operationaudio@gmail.com. That's Jay, 424recording@gmail.com. That's May. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to Jay's YouTube channel. He's going to be having some stuff coming out there soon. I'll leave a link below or whatever. And yeah, we'll catch you on the flip-flop. Make sure you do something you want to do today, all right? Peace.